So, calories. When you go into a fat loss phase, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get leaner, tone up, then you need to be in a calorie deficit. Now, I know that when you go onto the likes of like Instagram and Facebook, you will see so many different people with so many different opinions when it comes to calorie deficits. And it can be very overwhelming and it can be very confusing. So if you think that you've tried it all and it hasn't worked for you, I don't blame you. Honestly, I don't. So yeah, over the next 8 weeks, chances are you're probably doing this to try one of those things we just mentioned there, whether it's getting leaner, toning up, losing body fat, whatever. You need to be in a calorie deficit in order for this to happen. And to put it simply, a calorie deficit is basically just where you are consuming less calories, so you're eating less calories than you are burning off on a day-to-day basis. On your tracker that you all have, you'll see that when you input things like your age, your height, your weight, etc., this is going to give you your own personalized and individual calories for you. And it's really important that you don't compare the calories that you are going to get based off all of these individual factors. It's really important that you don't compare your calories to maybe what your sister is on, or what your friend is on, or what your boyfriend is on, or what you did before, okay? The individual calories that you get are going to be based off things like your gender, your age, your height, your weight, your goal, your day-to-day activity levels. Are you training in a gym? Are you running? How many times are you going to be training, etc.? And for that reason, they're very individualized to you. Now, you might look at the calories that the tracker is going to generate for you, and maybe you're going to think, oh my God, they're so high. There is no way I'm going to be able to eat those calories and lose weight. Or you might look at the calories and say, oh my God, they're a little bit low for me. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to eat those. All I ask is that in the first week, you just try your best to stick to what the tracker is recommending, okay? It's purely a recommendation. Calories and, trackers and calorie calculators, they are not ever set in stone. So that's why it's really important that we just try our best to stick to them for 1 week. And then when you do your first check-in, we'll be able to have a better idea of if these calories are definitely the right ones for you. We may need to increase them, we may need to lower them. It may just be a case of you need just a week or two to actually get used to being in them. Sometimes you might feel a little bit of hunger. And once you are structuring your meals in the correct ways, which we're going to be talking about in a few videos more, then once you are doing all of those things, you should be able to minimize the amount of hunger you're feeling. But we have to remember as well at the same time that when you go into any kind of a calorie deficit, fat loss phase, some hunger is normal. We'll talk about that more in a few videos to come. I want as well for you, I really want you not to overthink the whole calorie thing. I want you not to have a really high expectation of yourself that you are going to be able to stick to this exact number every single day, because let's be honest, we all have days where maybe we eat a little bit more, maybe we have days where things don't go to plan, or maybe we have days like the weekend where we just want to go out and enjoy ourselves without feeling like we're tied to a specific number on a calorie app, right? So if you do happen to overeat the odd day, please don't beat yourself up about it. I don't want you to get stressed out about it. Don't overthink it. Don't throw in the towel. All you need to do the next day is just simply get back to normal, okay? We do not need to take away any calories. We do not need to starve ourselves. If we overate by 200 calories, we don't automatically need to take away 200 calories the next day. All we do is get back to normal, okay? That's all you need to do. And maybe that's where you've gone wrong in the past, but that's all you're going to do, okay? So that's it for calories.